Welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we will explore how to get the Menobenzone, how to avoid the scam sellers, and explore if it is possible to make your own Menobenzone. So let's dive in. How to get Menobenzone cream? Well, there are four main ways to get Menobenzone cream once you have a prescription from a dermatologist. First is to get the cream through the same dermatologist who wrote you the prescription. Some of them can manage to get it compounded for you through an in-house resource. For example, if you're doing it through NHS UK, not only you get the prescription and Menobenzone from the dermatologist, you also get all this for free, covered under insurance. But not everyone needing this drug lives in UK though. So the second way is to get it compounded through a pharmacy. This is the most common way to do it in the USA, where there are some pharmacies who can custom make it for you if you have a valid prescription from a doctor based in USA. This is also the most expensive way to get your cream. In case your insurance does not cover it, it costs around 80 to 120 US dollars for the 20-gram tube plus shipping. The third option is to order through an online website. Now there are several websites across the world who would sell you the Menobenzone cream for various prices ranging from 7 US dollars to 60 US dollars for a 20-gram tube. The most common brand is, you guessed it, Benoquin, which has been trademarked by a company in India called Mac Medlife. Since it's a generic medicine now, any pharmaceutical company can make it after registering their brand name with their country's FDA and sell it legally thereafter. You can find many such companies listed in IndiaMart and AliExpress. The fourth option, and also the cheapest, is to make it yourself. Let's now check out the texture of this cream. It's a bit thick for a 20% Menobenzone, but I guess it is because it can be applied in smaller quantities. If it is too thin, you would end up rubbing it all over. Yes, it absorbs nicely into the skin. I cannot see any powder and grains. Smells nice. Now this one here is a custom made Menobenzone. I prepared it myself as I told you earlier. The one big advantage of using this is that it is really cheap, and 20 gram of this will cost you like $1 or $2. The texture of this cream is usually thinner, more lotion like, but that's not a problem because your aim is to get it absorbed by your skin, and it does a wonderful job at that. Let me show you. It's gone. It's so fast. And since this is so cheap, you can apply it in more places and more frequently. Is it available as pills, capsules, or injections? The simple answer to this question is no. There are no pills, capsule, or injections of Menobenzone. There have been just one drug which has been approved by FDA for treatment for extensive vitiligo, and that is 20% Menobenzone to be used on your pigmented areas of the skin. It is a topical medicine and it will be highly toxic if you try to eat it or inject it. You will almost die and it will still not work. It does not even work if you apply to the skin which is already white with vitiligo. It needs melanocytes to do its job. So you need to put on areas which has pigment which you want to lose. There is no other way to use it. How to avoid scam sellers? Remember when I spoke to you about the craziness for skin lightening products? Now the scam sellers mostly target those people and sell all kind of magic potions to unsuspecting and innocent buyers. They would often try to sell a variety of Menobenzone products such as soaps, serums, pills, and Menobenzone creams in impossible strengths such as 60 or 80% at super inflated prices. Their websites often do not have a physical address or a landline number, and they are based in some offshore countries. So taking a legal action against them is almost impossible. Try to stick to 20% monobenzoin cream tubes and understand that fair price for that tube is not over $10 per tube. The only reason you should pay more is when your country does not allow the import of monobenzoin and you are stuck with a local supplier who has a monopoly on the supply of the cream. You must understand that it is physically impossible to make 60 and 80% monobenzoin, and anyone claiming that is just making a fool out of you, and that seller is not trustable at all. Can you make your own monobenzoin cream? Yes, you can. If there is no other option or all other options are out of your budget, you may choose to make your own monobenzoin cream. The monobenzoin powder can be purchased for around $250, including shipping, and you can make 5,000 grams of cream with that powder for 20% strength. That's equal to 250 tubes of 20 grams or 166 tubes of 30 grams. You can make your own base using common household items such as glycerin, moisturizer, aloe vera gel, and hand sanitizers. I made my own cream and also helped many others to do the same. I have done a full episode on how to make your own monobenzoin cream. Have a look here. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to check out the next video in this series. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and share the videos to people who you think would be interested in this topic. Ciao.